it better there or in the middle? It's fine there?
Yeah.
Ask me. Do you feel me?
You think it'll be better
In the middle more?
It doesn't touch the gear. Yeah, a little lower.
Here?
That's good. You good? Alright, if you were fasting, what would you open your fast with?
Well, because I'm fucked up and I'm a bodybuilder, like a bodybuilder's mindset, I would like imagine, I would just be terrified of all the calories I missed that day. So I'd try to get all the calories in immediately. So I'd probably go somewhere horrible like Krispy Kreme and just overdose on take like a whole shit ton of insulin, go to Krispy Kreme and just fucking fill up my fucking gut with donuts and whatever I could just to make myself feel full. Probably make myself sick every day. It'd probably get to the point where I just wouldn't eat because I'd be making myself sick from every day when I look forward to the fasting ending. The guys on Bro Chat were last night were impressed that I knew like that you guys that was fasting right now. Is it Ramadan? Yeah. I didn't know what it was. Because we're going to Michigan and they're like, oh, Friday night we'll go eat at that Arab spot. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I'm like, well, you better get a reservation. Like, this is probably gonna be packed. It's like, everyone's finishing their fast at that time. He's like, how do you know that? Like, Fuad's Arab. I'm like, he's Lebanese. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You should know that. He's like, yeah, look at this guy. He's all cultured and shit. I was like, yeah, it's thanks to my video guys. And my business partner. Well, I was gonna show you, I've been doing this for fucking 6 sets because you guys are late, so I wanted to fucking keep working out. I've done this for like almost an hour now. So this is like my lazy man's workout if you guys just want to get chest and arm pump. And it's specifically for guys who are over 40, have 2 fake hips, a fake shoulder, and a nagging back injury, okay? So you can't do this unless you're that. If you feel like testing yourself, go ahead, but you know, it might not be enough for you. What I do is I'll start with like, so if you guys just want to come in, you're obviously fucking tired from the day. Probably for more people who are like, it's not for bodybuilders. Bodybuilders could do it. If you want to be lazy for a day, go for it. But it's like guys who are maybe just got off work or have limited time to train. I'll do like, to kind of hit everything at once and hit upper body. I kind of leave shoulders to their own. I also have shoulder issues, so I don't really want to train my shoulders that crazy. So I'll do like a chest / arm pump workout only. So it's just purely aesthetics and like purely to make me feel good when I go home and I leave the gym and I like get changed and I'm like, oh, I got a little pump. I feel pretty good. So let's start with flies. You don't have to start with this fly. You can start with like that pec deck. You can start with dumbbell flies, whatever. I just prefer this. So I would do sets here. You can fast forward through this, just right through it. Yeah. And you guys are doing a down, like a sweeping kind of most muscular pec deck where you're flying around in this downward motion. It's important that you understand that like I'm closing this gap first. So my hand's out here, but I'm sweeping my arm, abducting my arm down. So I'm pulling down into things and sweeping up through. I'm not immediately trying to squeeze in and flex my pecs. I'm trying to scoop up my ribs and scoop up my pec with my bicep. So push down. So we'll go there. The microphone's sticking to the thing. So then we come here, start with a fly, then go to a press. Don't take a break like me and talk. Just keep moving. Also, don't think on these presses that it's like as far back as I can get and like lean into here and then move out of things. Just get to where the tension builds in your back and your pressure's in the back pad. My back's locked down, my lats are locked down. I'm just squeezing up through my hands. So I'm flexing up in the mirror, literally elevating my rib cage and pressing up through. So at the top, I almost round over a bit to drive out. Because I've already hit lower pec with like the sweeping fly, I want to hit upper, right? Then, assuming all your shit is close, this is going to be a real pain in the ass if it's not close. You're going to be all over the gym. But you'll look like you're working hard because you'll be fucking moving everywhere. So most people are doing this double. Obviously you can see my range, I can get double. I rock down, I press whatever. I like to do one arm. So I'll literally put as much weight as I can into this foot, pushing my hip back into the seat. So I'm getting this shoulder behind my ear as much as I can, and I'm literally flexing through. I'm not trying to push my hand down. I'm trying to create tension in my armpit, where my armpit and my tricep is, and I'm trying to flex my tricep literally like this, but my hand is pressing down, extending a weight. So I'm in no rush to get down to here and bang the stack. I'm here to create tension in that armpit behind my rear delt and where my tricep is, and squeeze through the press. So I can move with things if they get heavy, and I can slide through. Because I'm so pressured here that I'm back in the seat, I won't move an inch. My shoulder can move. So I'm rocking through here, switch other side, just switch other foot. This starts on the stack, I take it off and I just move through it. So I let my shoulder get pulled back, my elbow's going behind me, not up, pushing my elbow right through. So my elbow's pushing back that way, straight down, right back, relaxing in my shoulder, driving down. So I can stay anywhere I want as long as I make that relaxed shoulder happen and squeeze through pressing. So do both of those and then finish here. You can use more weight. I don't feel like it. So then just end with bicep. You've done all tricep and chest basically. Just hang and curl. Don't be worried about how much form, how slow the reps are. Just scoop the way you should. Swing up through lats and keep your head straight. Too many guys are doing this shit on bicep curl. Going like this, like they have to lift the bar. Keep your head up, keep your chin out, let your body move where you want it to move. Swing up through your arm. It's not a slow motion. I don't do bicep curls slow to squeeze them. I need my hand to move and fire my bicep, right? So you do that shit, like 9 sets. Every set to almost failure. That's why I'm sweating now and you guys just got here, because I've already been doing this. And then you'll be jacked for the day. You go home, your girlfriend will think you worked out so hard. She's like, he trains hard. Well, you just did the pussiest workout of all time. But it's good if you're old, you know what I mean? If you're young, push a little harder than that. Hold on, I gotta get my water bottle from my thingy. You have to get on the ground with me, Bassett. It's a long way down. No, bodybuilders don't like having to get on the ground because it means they got to get back up, and it's like one of these, like. Yeah. So I'm just gonna lay like this the rest of the day. I'm just like, tell me your thoughts. No, so we did a lot of stuff on wide grip pull downs, teaching people to lock in their scapula, being able to pull in front. So if I'm demonstrating on air, if I'm pulling the bar down here and I'm rocking up through like we talk about, keeping this arm in front, keeping this lat open. The real reason why people are having trouble with that is because they can't understand that they're pulling their shoulders back, and if I put my hands against the floor here, this is where I want to be. So yes, my back's engaged, but my back's not pinched. I'm rounded around my back and I'm putting my hands on the ground light. So my arms aren't necessarily holding me up. I could lift up, right? So I'm locked into my lat and my mid back. So if I chuck my chin back and I reach out in front of me, that's me extending the bar. So I'll draw forward a little bit. When I go to pull, I'm gonna arch and drive down into me. So if my bar grip's here, I'm reaching out here. And when I go to drive up, I'm arching, I'm sliding up through. I didn't have to coil back. It's not like I tried to lean back and pull. I just pulled my chest out of the way and lifted up, right? So it's understanding that if people do that on the floor, practice that on the floor, you can do it against a wall. I wish this guy wasn't on that wall, but. So if you're here, it's the same thing. I'm whatever, 6 inches from the wall, 4 inches from the wall. if I understand the same thing, it's even harder to understand or harder for people to do when they're standing, because laying on the ground, there's nothing stopping the movement of your arm. It's a lot easier to move your arms up and down around your head. When I'm here now, if I do the same thing, I'm putting my forearms on the wall. So again, I'm placing them. I'm not leaning on them. I'm not pushing against the wall. I have my arms light here. I've caved in my back. I've opened my lats. It's the same thing when I'm standing in a front relax with my lats open. I'm just putting my hands up now. So I got my lats open and I put my hands here. I leave my chin relaxed. So it's the same thing. If I reach up above me and go up, my elbow should stay on the wall. When I go to pull down, my elbow should do the same thing. So there should be a little drift at the bottom, but the idea that I'm dragging my shoulders down and lifting my chest up, that my bar path is here. So I'm reaching above me, forearms on the wall, forearms down. I have to arch in that mid back to lift my chest up. So it's almost like I'm trying to grab something up here, like a bar, and pull myself up over the bar. So I'm driving up as I'm driving down. That's the mechanism of when you're doing a pull down. A pull down, the way most people are doing it, would look like this. They grab above their head and they're going. There's nothing happening with their chest. There's nothing happening with any type of movement going upwards towards the hands. So if I had to exaggerate and I'm on my toes, I'm literally going here. So I'm literally trying to pull myself up in to meet these hands halfway. But since I'm stuck in a seat and I'm reaching above my head, I can only generate movement up, but I can't move up physically. So I can't pull myself up, right? So I keep talking about that because I keep seeing it in damn near everyone I train. They can't fucking do it. So the sense is like, it's getting people to understand that you can keep your back, you can keep your back open. What I mean by open is lats wide and shoulders open and chest flaccid. Flaccid sounds really fucking pervy. It's flaccid chest. Limp as fuck. So don't think that when your arms go above your head, that all of a sudden you need to engage your chest. As soon as you engage your chest, you inhibit this, like, extension of this arm. My arm cannot extend. If I'm tight in my chest here and I'm holding, how am I lifting up if I don't relax my chest and let my pec get pulled out, right? So it's just understanding that. I'll show it on the machine in a second, but it's just becoming an overwhelming, oh fuck, this guy's gonna cancel again, watch this. I'm gonna make fun of him on camera. This guy cancels. Mahar, I love you, buddy. You cancel more than anyone in the world. And at 2 o'clock, when he's coming at 2:30, stuck at the office dealing with some closing issues. It's like, come on, dude. Just say you don't want to come. We'll clip that and send it tomorrow. But yeah, so it's just fundamentals of movement. It's not to say, like, it's not making fun of people. It's not saying, oh, you don't know what you're doing. It's just stuff that's not taught to people. Because people are just come in the gym and like they'll be like Bassett. They'll just come in and come in and grab weight and just move it around and be like, I did something and I left. You know what I mean? Like, I did arms today. I did the arm stuff. Right? Triceps, biceps. Yeah. So it's just, I think the more content you guys, like, I can put out, or other people can put out who are just as knowledgeable as me and probably more knowledgeable than me, and understanding, like, getting people to understand these basic fundamentals of lifts, because it doesn't matter once we understand. Like, I'll show you how it transfers. I'm supposed to have this all set up before you guys arrive. Where's my assistant? Where's the roadie? Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily matter. It's not going to be the same for everybody. Like we said, people's shoulder dexterity or their ability to move, or how well they've conditioned themselves to be able to get in positions, evolves over time. So it's whatever your idea of that is, or your best interpretation of that is, when you sit and do this. So if I sit here right now, like, even if I just sit here normal and I'm hanging like I would in off the bar, all I'm doing here is the same thing we did there, where I put my arms forward against the wall and set. So imagine my forearms are pressing against the wall right now, and my head's back from the wall. So I've just set into there and locked into my lower lat. So when this drifts away, I'm sliding up the wall. My pressure is going into my knees. When I go to pull, I'm knees up, so I'm kneeing up, I'm putting my calves into the ground, and I'm driving this weight down into here. So there's no need for me to pull it here. I'm just trying to keep those elbows in front and slide down that wall. So the grip is loose. The grip is more of a swing down. It's not a pull. I'm not trying to pull this thing down, because if I try and pull, I'll end up like this, right? So as long as you can get people to understand this is a starting position, as long as they're not here, most people are gonna be here, if you can even rotate to here, that's good for the time being. You don't have to get to where I get to, but understand that your goal is to be able to get to this if you're trying to train your lats. If you're just trying to pull and train your upper back, this is fine. This elbow angle is fine, but I'm saying if you're trying to develop width and really flare out in those lats, this has got to be here, and we've got to rock down. And you've got to understand that this is a smooth motion. There's no jerkiness. I don't go and pull. So always work for, if you're trying to work lats on this, and it's trying to be very specific in that, and like, especially if you guys and girls it applies to too, you've been told you've got great back thickness, let's say, you've got a lot of density there, you're just not the widest guy. Or you're being told on your poses, you have great lats, but you don't know how to open them up. So you got these huge lats that when you're standing there are hanging, but when you go to pose, they're pinched together and your back's nowhere near as wide as it could be, because you don't understand how to do that. Because most of your front poses are gonna be, even your back poses, if I'm sitting on the side, I'm doing a front pose. You see how far forward my elbows are? That's how my shoulder, like I'm not like this, flexing like this, it's this to show my lat. And it's the same thing to the back. My arms are in front of me, I'm tipping my arms back and I'm rolling my lats open. So it's the same position as the pull down. So it's teaching you to move in that range, right? We've talked about that before, but just try and understand, like when I'm showing you stuff like that, or people are showing you little tips and tricks, like understand that those little setups are, as long as you understand them and then you get moving once you're in them, if things go a little bit off, or they go a little bit like sideways, but as long as you start in the spot and you work on maintaining that, your form is gonna be 10 times better than the guy beside you, because you're already starting off on a better note than them. Because I have clients of mine who will sit down, I've trained them 20 times now. You just saw how I set that up. They'll walk up and go, and they'll lean back here, and then I'll be like, lean forward, and they're like, it's like, we can't do shit from here, but nothing's happening. You can do this and do this, and it's like all traps, you know what I mean? So it's like, these setups are important, as they don't have to be some tedious thing. It's just like, okay, I stand here, I just grab the bar. I don't fucking grip it like it's gonna steal my purse. I just sit down with the bar and hold. Even if I let my arms hang, they're loose. I'm able to move my shoulders. I now set my elbow in front as far as I can, where my lats are forward and my head's pressed back. I drift forward with the hands and drive. If you end up only being able to move to here at the start and you feel impingement and you're rocking, then understand that that's as far as you can go right now, because that's as much as you can activate. Doesn't mean you won't be able to do more within weeks, but it's like, let's find where it is, feel it, and then rock out of there. Then we can start adding a little more force and trying to drive things down harder, but at least we're starting in the right spot. You know what I mean? So it's the same with chest, it's the same with arms, it's all kinds of shit, right? So you just understand, like, these, if you guys want more videos of these like setups and fundamentals and like little cues on how to get into certain positions to make stuff better, let me know. We can keep doing them, but like these over redundant videos of like, this is a new movement for back, and this is a this and this, like, you guys haven't even mastered the fucking day one shit, and you're moving on to like trigonometry. You're not even doing, you're just adding stuff together right now. Now it's like, well, what's pi? Like, what's the cosine of this? It's like, bro, you don't know 2 + 2. Like, you don't know the fundamentals. It's just fucking crazy. And like, people will just push past that because they're like, they've been told, like, lift weights. Heavier you lift, the more you lift, the bigger you fucking get. It's like, yeah, you do. And that's why most of you guys look like Quasimodo. You're like fucking, you're walking around the gym like fucking one shoulder's higher than the other. I don't know why my shit's unbalanced. Like, it's not working. It's like, yeah, dude, because this is how you train. Because this is how your body naturally wants to get into position to pull weights. And it's like there's people I've trained, like, their chest, this chest will be completely open, this chest will be completely pulled in. Because one, either guarding an injury or whatever it might be, and this is how they've compensated, but their chest literally doesn't, the shoulder doesn't move. It's like, you have to start working on getting that to move, bro, before we start doing all this shit. Like, we're gonna overhead press 80 pounds. Trying to get away from Bumbaclad over there. Bumbaras. I don't even think he's Jamaican. He just talks like it, sounds cool. Have you seen that white dude? And I don't even know if he's all white. He's like the UK dude. You know what I'm talking about? He's like, he speaks in like patois and like.
Yeah, I've seen like so many of those, so like, I don't know.
No, but he's like from the, he's like big. He's like, what a ton, 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 ton. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
He's like, what a word boy. Like,
He plays music, that guy, right?
yeah, he's like big.
Yeah.
And everyone's just cool with it. Like, he's definitely just white. I don't think there's any part of him that's like black of any kind. Like, it's just very odd. It's like me doing it. I just walk in here one day like, Rasclat.